Look, basically, I want to go through SHOCKSTARS, analyze every detail, so that I can tell you why it's so amazing, I guess. I still discover things about that album, so I wanna know everything starting today. So let's listen to SHOCKSTARS 2004 and discover why it's probably the best rap metal album ever. I don't know. I have the lyrics pulled up, so we'll analyze those as well. Alright, let's go. Besides one of them, which we'll get to soon, I think this is the weakest song of the album. It's really good still, but I always thought it was a bit weaker than the rest. It's very interesting production. Like, I feel like I wouldn't hear this production on a trap metal album. It sounds more like something like dubstep, like EDM sort of thing. Makes this album really unique. One of the good things about this album are the flows. The flows are crazy. Like, they shouldn't work at all, but they just do somehow. I think it's really impressive. And then Craig's vocals are always this like weird, I don't know how to describe them, like this weird like distorted like effect on them. So you can tell who's who at all times. Yeah, it's not my favorite one on the album, but I mean, it almost feels like the default like SHOCKSTARS song. Here, I'm gonna pause. It feels like the default SHOCKSTARS song where like the rest have something to them that like makes them really stand out, but it's a good like introduction, I guess. I mean, this is what you're gonna hear for the rest of it. So I'm gonna come in here occasionally to give like a second review, to like elaborate on what I was trying to say, or like talk about things that I just forgot to mention. I do want to give this song credit for being a really good opener. Like, the beginning, the first minute is just instrumental. It's just like dubstep, which I think is really interesting. I mean, I mentioned it was like dubstepy, which will carry on through the whole album. I do agree that it's less interesting than the rest. It's pretty good on its own, like it has good flows and everything. I mean, you'll just see with the others how they kind of all like have something that really makes them stand out. This one doesn't as much, but it does kind of introduce like both rappers, Raina and Craig, because they're gonna sound the same like the whole album. And it introduces like these sort of unique sounds, again with the dubstep, and also like the effects on the voices are kind of something I really haven't heard before. So yeah, I wanted to give it a little bit more credit. I just kind of skipped over it pretty fast in the original footage. I do like the other songs much more, but still deserve some attention. Now, some of the songs do transition into each other. Not all of them do, which is a little weird. Some of them do, some of them don't. I wish they all just transitioned, but some of them do, and it's really nice. What the frick? That's not the next song. Hold on. All right, here we go. We're doing the transition again. Okay. This song is so good. This is the first one that I really got into, because this album was hard for me to get into at first because it's so like it's just so weird. But I think Nana was the first one where I was able to connect with it a bit and like actually like get into the sound. I mean, the first verse just goes so hard, dude. I mean, this is probably one of the best verses on the album. This is also where they start to bring in the like internet aspect of the album, because the album's a lot about like old shock sites, like just gore on the internet, like snuff and stuff like that. And so you start to see that with Through the Screen, You're Transfixed, you know. That's such a hard part, dude. That's such a hard part. One thing I want to do is find the best verse of the album. I think that'd be fun. So we're gonna pay attention to it. I should maybe write it down so I don't forget. This is one of my favorite lines of the album. I literally discovered this like not that long ago. I just love like 825-763. You hate me, motherfucking kill me. Oh, I don't know why I like that so much. One thing I like about horrorcore is that they can just like be creative, and it's like there's so many lines that like don't like mean anything really, but it just like they just sound intimidating, or they just sound cool, or like whatever. They don't even need to mean anything. They need to sound cool, and they will be cool. That's one reason I really like horrorcore, because they can just be as creative as they want. They can say anything. Da, 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 da. And so, some of the production choices are just so good. Like after his verse, and then it comes back in the beat if you listen. I mean, you can hear it for a second. There's like so many good production choices that we'll get into later. 5, 7, 6, dude, this whole song like just goes so hard. Like all the lines, every flow. Like there's parts in other songs where like they get a bit weaker, but this whole thing is just like perfect. Like even when it's just like his voice, like the start of the song is so good because it just immediately puts you into it. Even though it's just his voice, like or when the beat starts, it just goes so much harder. This is probably going to be one of the best beats. Maybe I should do that too. Find the best beat. Oh jeez. Find the best beat on the whole album. Nana's a contender for both, like best beat and maybe one of the best verses. We should start writing that down. I'm gonna open a note here. So we're gonna find best verse and then best beat. I mean, obviously, you know, that's the number one for now. We'll see what comes after this. Yeah, should we do hardest line too? That would be fun. We're just gonna have a bunch of stuff. How about that? Best line, just individual line. I think right now it's I'll add the 2. Oh, we got us like best production, which isn't really best beat. Oh my gosh, this is gonna get way too complicated. But sure, let's do it. Best produced. Nana 82563. Because I mean it's really the only one we've listened to so far. Aftermath. I feel like in every way Nana is better than Aftermath, so right now this is what we have. Alright. I'm just gonna say right now this is the worst song. This song is not good. It's not. Like it sounds good now, you know. I like the beat's weird, not in a bad, like it's pretty good. I think it's like one of the most unique beats actually on the album. And it has like the weird like production like this part. I do like the mixing as well. But it even starts to fall apart here. Like Reina's voice just sounds so weird on here. I don't know if it has to do with the production. Also, if you've noticed so far, the literally stock screaming sound effects in the song are crazy. It's a crazy choice, you know. Like that's literally a stock sound effect I've heard in like YouTube videos, which is just like this whole song just feels like a joke, which is so weird. Like, I'll grip the knife and I will place it towards your mouth. Like, that's just a bad line. And then we have NASCAR part. It's just not good. Like, it doesn't sound good. It's not good lyrics. Stock scream effect. That's something like how it sounded. Just not good. And then me and my friend were talking about this line. Hold on. Here. We were talking about that line. Because like it's just not good at all. This is like the worst line on the whole. This is the worst line on the whole album. How about that? Like, okay, I want the blood. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Horrorcore. But then everything else just doesn't. Like, why would you want any of this? like they're supposed to be disgusting because they're so brutal. But this is just like actually disgusting. This is just like actually gross. And then Dirty Butch part after this. I mean, it sounds like Dirty, you know. It sounds like him, I guess. I mean, sometimes he has weird verses. A lot of times he has some weird verses, which is like fine for his own songs. But when you have him on like the best trap metal album, and this is what he's doing, like, ooh, he just doesn't have to sing like that. He can just do it normal. That'd be better. It's like not a good flow. Yeah, and these last lines just suck. Like, what is this? Like, this is just horrible. This is bad. Yeah, I mean, it just sucks. This is just trash. It's trash. Honestly, trash. Yeah, it's not good at all. It's really disappointing too, because like it could have been like literally a perfect album. It literally would have been perfect if it just wasn't for this one song. And it's mostly just because of of NASCAR's and Dirty's feature, which doesn't make any sense. Like how is the feature the worst part? Because like I mean the rest isn't bad. Like it could have been a 7 or an 8 or like 9 out of 10, maybe a 9, probably not. I don't know. Because Randa's verse is kind of weak too. But like, geez, it's just so bad. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about how bad it is. Let's just move on to something that's actually good. It's so disappointing because I have to skip it like every single time, bro. Next song is so much better. This is one of the best songs on the album. This is probably top 5. This could be one of the best produced. That is something I want to talk about. I guess feels good, but it never feels great. I remember hearing that line. I always thought it was pretty interesting. I'll put it as contender for best line. It's not gonna be number 1. Yeah, this is one of the most memorable choruses, I think. This chorus is really good. I mean, it's probably one of the best songs lyrically. It's probably one of the most like brutal ones, which I mean is good for horrorcore. Oh yeah, and the beat, they're like hoo, hoo. This is, yeah, I mean it's definitely one of the best produced. I'll put it as a contender. This is another part like where like they're just like dubstep, which is really interesting. It's very unique. This is really good produced though, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna like put every single song as a contender. I'll put this part as one of the best first. I mean, like the flows just like add so much. Like I think they add a lot to the beat. Cause like I've heard a lot of songs, like even really popular songs, where like the beat kind of just carries like the whole thing. But like they really add a lot of like rhythm to it. But like it's almost like a danceable to song, even though it's like so distorted. Which like I've never heard that before. Like I don't think I've ever heard a song distorted like this. Like it's this loud and it's like danceable to. Like there's just a lot of rhythm to it, dude. Like, it's like really impressive rapping for just like no reason. And like, it's such a niche album. But like, I think of like, okay, it's like I've listened to Graduation. I think it's a good album. Graduation is good. But it really is a lot just carried by like the choruses and the samples and stuff. Like, I really never was that interested into like the way Kanye raps. Like his flows really aren't that crazy. I mean you can talk about like what he's singing about, what he's rapping about. But like, I feel like this would stand on its own, even if it wasn't produced that well. Kanye probably wouldn't. Oh, okay. This is the best. Okay, this might be the best song on the album. Not to give spoilers. Dude, come on, bro. It's so. This is the one I think that's like most like danceable too. Like it just like, it's like groovy. Like it's not a word I ever thought I'd use to describe trap metal that sounds like this. But like, I mean, listen to it. Like, oh my gosh, they're rapping out so much. Like it's just like the way the bass and the rapping work together. Also, one of the best verses. This might actually just be the best verse on the whole album. I can't lie. Oh, I love all the lyrics of the song. I pretty much memorized this whole song. It's probably one of the best choruses. It's probably the best chorus. And like even the verse after it is like just as good. I don't like, how am I supposed to tell? I can't tell you how good it is. I wish I could be like, it's this good. It's just like, oh my gosh, the flows on it, they're crazy. They just work so well with the beat. I mean, the beat's great too. It's so perfect. It's just perfect. It's perfectly like laid onto the beat. Count blood, my gun, my fucking face, when lockdown sick, but I love it, I'm a shock pain. Putting in "When Hell is Full of Devil Like the Earth" into this verse is like so good. And like it works so well. Like that could just be something he made up, and it would work just as well, which is amazing. This transition is crazy. Like the way the beat switches and then how he like changes on it. Like, bro, why is groovy the word that comes to my mind for a trap metal album? It's so weird, but it's so good because it's like trap metal, and I love trap metal, and then it's like I love music that's like danceable too, and it's just like perfect combination, bro. It's so good. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, dude, the transition back into the chorus is so good. The way it transitions is so good. Bro, come on, the production on this album is so amazing. And I mean, just like like, can you handle life? Like, okay, it's obviously reference. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it's a reference to be honest. But like, it's reference to one of those like shock sites. I mean, the lyrics are so good. It's just like such an exciting song. Like, not just because it's loud, but like, it has great lyrics. It has great production. It's like every second of it is just so amazing. I mean, like, you could probably go through like every single second of the song and just find like, oh, there's this detail, and that detail, and that detail, which is why it's so good produced. I mean, that's just called good production, I guess. There's so many little details. I mean, it's like the way it transitions. Okay, the way the bass transitions. I mean, like, I don't even know like how to describe that. like it just turns into like freaking like 30-second notes or whatever. Like it could have just transitioned straight from like, you know, this one rhythm to the next, but it has this like sick transition, and like it's just perfect. Like it transitions perfectly. You don't even notice it. And like that sound, I don't even know what that's. What is that sound? It also changes so much. Like it just keeps changing. Like the beat just keeps changing. And like they just adapt perfectly to it. Like this verse from Reina is so good. It just goes perfectly on top of it. Oh my gosh. And the just little like scream in the background. It's not really a scream. Just one of the details that just add a lot to just every second of the album. And there's so many like little ideas, like, you know, at the end, like just slow me down, can you handle like, sounds so good. Like I just feel like this album is just built up on like so many little ideas, so many little details that make it so memorable. Like everything about this album is so memorable. Even just like the style of it, because like I guess I haven't really talked about it too much, but I mean I just haven't heard songs in this style before. Like I know Craig's songs have been sounding like this for a bit. He's the only person I've ever heard songs in this style. Like I've heard trap metal obviously, but it's just like this is just different. Especially with the vocals, like it doesn't even feel overbearing. Like I feel like a lot of trap metal is just like overwhelming. This feels like quieter, especially since like his vocals, they aren't super loud. They're distorted, but they don't feel like they feel like almost like it feels like he like turned the low pass like way up, you know, on his vocals. But if you listen to something like Found Footage by Dirty Wet, or like just most analog horrorcore songs, like they're completely overwhelming. It's like they use like it's like they use as much sound as they possibly can. This is a bit more like stripped back, I think, and it puts so much more of the enjoyment in like the production. It's so unique. It's just so unique. Like I feel like I have trouble explaining how it's unique. Unless you just already know. Like unless you just already watch. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you do. Like if you already know what most trap metal sounds like, you'll probably recognize that this is like way different than that. So I guess I just have to rely on you knowing it. Plain Cream Soup. Is this the other one that's like the best one? Yeah. This is also top 3 songs. Definitely goes in best produced contender. This is probably one of the most tame ones out of the album. I think all the other ones are like a lot louder than this. This is one of the more like calm ones, I guess. Like obviously it's so loud, but it's more tame almost, which is weird to say because it's still like extremely loud like the others. This might also be one of the best verses. I love this verse. Let's go back to the beginning. This is what I'm talking about. It just, I wish is there another word for groovy? There's strong rhythm. I don't know. The beat supports the vocals so much more. Well, and like they work together so much more than you would normally ever find in trap metal. Like usually the way I think of trap metal is like there's very loud distorted beat and stuff, and so that, you know, someone can come on and just like scream over it. But this feels so much more like calculated. Like he doesn't have just like this beat and he's just rapping over it. He's working with it, you know. It's like here. Sometimes the beat fills in. Like, I usually don't really notice the beat that much in like a lot of trap metal. Like, there can be really good beats, but I mean, this beat is just as important as the vocals themselves, which is that's just not normal in trap metal. I don't think, at least. Like, when I'm listening to trap metal, I pay attention to the vocals. But I mean, the beat here is just filling in so much of the empty space that the vocals don't, which makes it so much better. If he was just rapping over it, like, this would be like a mess. And there's so many weird sounds. Like, it's such a weird sounding, like, I don't even know how to describe that. It's like clicking. How do you describe that sound? Like, that. I don't even know what's happening. I can't even like dissect that and be like, oh, they put this instrument here, or like they made the drum sound like this. It's weird sound. Oh my gosh! And then those drums are just like, that's what I mean when just the beat just serves so much. It's like, it reminds me of like jazz rap almost, where like just the beat has so much going on in the background, and it just carries so much of like what a jazz rap song is. I mean, this is like the jazz of trap metal. This is the jazz rap of trap metal. I mean, like, I think jazz rap, like, if you haven't listened to jazz rap, like, it's just like the best produced genre I've ever heard. I mean, there's so many like little just like voices, like little vocals in the background, like chopped up. I mean, it's like some of these sounds I haven't even noticed before. Like, with that, that was kind of gross. Like, what is that sound? I've never heard that. I never noticed it. And like, just the pauses, like the flows are so good. Oh my gosh! Like, it just leaves it open, and then completes it. Like, it like follows through. Dude, it's good. I mean, what else can I say? Soft until the day die. And I mean, it's just another one like this, very brutal, you know. Like, okay, I mean, you know, this is based off the Blink Room Soup video, and the theory that like he's like eating his like family for some reason. I mean, that's just like such a perfect subject for like a trap or like a horrorcore. Family tree cut down and ground up into mincemeat. A single bullet CB's your remaining history. You get scalped, I gouged, you remain a mystery. Dude, like, it's just, the lyrics are so fun. And I love this line, Doctor, I am unstable. Can't stop sobbing over that table. That's one of the ones I'm talking about, like you would never find rhythm like that in a normal album like this, you know? Like, they would probably just, like, sing, like, right through it. It's so unique. And like the fact that it just like never slows down, like it's like never gets boring, because like one verse ends and like it doesn't even take time to transition. It just goes straight into the next, like straight back to the chorus, so quickly. It's a rat, pure skin blood, down to that you have made a mess. So I think we're gonna have to Blink Room Soup chorus win the best verses, which I think we've given like every pretty much every song so far contended for best verse, best beat. I don't think this or Can You Handle Life has the best beats, like at least not on their own. They're kind of more simple, you know. This one has a lot of good production on top of the beat, but I think Nana and Addicted, I think their beats are more interesting. Like I guess like these two, Can You Handle Life and Addicted, no, Can You Handle Life and Blink Room Soup, they build up the vocals so much, but on their own, Nana's better, you know? Yeah, best produced is probably Blink Room Soup, but we'll go back. I can't do this best line thing. I don't think I'm gonna do the best line thing because there's too many good ones. I will never be able to choose. So I'm just gonna do best verse, best beat, best produced. That seems like right. That seems like all the categories. Oh, and yeah, then there's an interlude. So, interlude, I don't really listen to this much. I know my friend likes it. Some people really like Doll. I mean, it's good, I guess. I don't think it's nearly as good as anything else, but it's good for an interlude. Although one thing that is interesting, I always forget about this. The violins. I assume they're violins. It's very interesting. Like I would not expect to hear something like that on such a electronically produced album. But they're really interesting. Even the interlude is produced so well. I mean, this sounds like beyond trap metal. It's just really well produced, like just the mixing. I walk my mouth as you talks. It's just really impressive. This isn't just the interlude, and it's way different. Like it's not even the same genre as any of the other songs on the album, and it's like really good. I mean, it sounds amazing. And it builds a perfect atmosphere. Like it's slightly dissonant, but it's also like chaotic. Like it's so calm, but it's also chaotic with everything going on. And it transitions perfectly into Mannequin. Which we'll get to in a second. Dude, oh my god. Listening to that and then going straight back into the trap metal, it makes it hit so much harder. I'm back, and I wanted to say that Doll is really good. I usually didn't give it much credit. First of all, it's not really a song I would ever listen to on its own. Like, I would not add this to my playlist. And it's not really what I would listen to if I want to listen to SHOCKSTARS. Like, if I want to listen to SHOCKSTARS, honestly, I'll probably just put it on, like, shuffle. And then remove 2004 and remove this and remove the title track. But anyway, this song is so much better than I would usually give it credit for. I mean, it's like the production is so good, and like it's so weird for like a trap metal album. Like it has a much realer sound to it. Like it's not so dubsteppy and just electronic like the rest of it is, which makes it really stand out beyond it just being like in the interlude. It makes it pretty memorable as well, because you would just not hear that anywhere else, at least not trap metal wise. And like it does fit the theme of the album very well. Not really the theme, I guess, but like the atmosphere of the album. I mean, yeah, that's all I have to say. Really good interlude, and like I said, it makes the rest of the song set so much harder. Like, I could definitely imagine, I never really thought about it, I guess, but I could imagine it getting a little bit tiring to just be like straight trap metal. Maybe, I don't know. But it splitting it up like that, I mean, avoids any issue if there was one in the first place. But it also just means it'll stay even more interesting than it already was. Okay, yeah. That's all I have to say about Doll. I mean, listen to the beat. This is like the most intense bass I've heard in my entire life. I mean, come on, like... Like, it like transitioning from like ear to ear, burn arrow. Again, there's like weird sound of like shoo. And like there's a little like vocal chop there. Like they're just all over the place. It would literally take all day to like just get through every single detail of the album. And like it using there's a word for it, but like, you know, when it goes like from really quiet to really loud, like it using that just so effectively. I mean, there's a little vocal effect there. Dude, I mean, like, I literally can't talk about everything here. Like, I think I have other albums I want to do where I want to talk about everything. I can't do that. There's too much. There's too many things to talk about. Like, it feels like you can explore this album just endlessly, just finding everything about it. This is one of the best verses. It's probably not the best, but it's definitely up there. I always really liked Mannequin. I thought it was really catchy. Interesting lyrics too. I think this flows so well. And I mean, like, I feel like everything transitions at like the perfect point before it's actually like kind of boring. Cause like, okay, so his verse kind of stayed the same, the beat kind of stays the same. But then, like right when it should end, it ends. Like, I feel like if it kept going on, maybe it would have got a bit weaker. Obviously, at some point, it would have been repetitive. But like, then just everything changes. Like, it's like it never gives up. Like, it just keeps trying to be something new and keeps trying to stay interesting. Like, there's never a point where something just lacks. I mean, there might be like some weaker moments. There's some like lines that like I don't love. The production never stops. Like, there's always something to focus on. There's always something new happening. I mean, that makes it like so. That's part of why it's like so unforgettable, because there's so much you can look at to remember. I mean, like, just like this, there's pretty much like no other verse. I don't think there's like any other verse on the album that sounds like this. Like, where it gets like quiet for a bit and then it's about to like go back into the loud stuff. I think that's like wholly unique. It just never sounds the same. Although, like, okay, like it's the same style every song. They just keep making it sound so different. It reminds me of okay, this is random, but it reminds me of Big X album I listened to, Take Care, where every song, this is the most popular song off of it. Every song sounds like this, basically. Like, there's some differences. There's some songs that are a bit better than others, but it's like, if you like this, then you're gonna like every other song on the album, you know. But I wouldn't say the same thing about this, like this album. Like, if you like one song off of it, you'll probably like the rest. But I mean, there's definitely a range. Like, I think, you know, Addicted to Snuff is one of the best. But, you know, I think Blank Room Soup, Can You Handle Life, like, are even better than that. You know, I don't think Like maybe like Happy. I don't think it's as good. We'll get to that in a bit. But I mean, it's also sort of say because like they're not just so easily comparable to each other because like every single one has some sort of catchy verse or some like chorus that's good or maybe just really good production. It's like impossible to say. Like I've been trying to decide whether Blank Room Soup or Can You Handle Life is better, and I'm pretty sure it's Can You Handle Life because that's what I've always really liked. That's been my favorite for a while. But I mean, like, I don't know. I've been thinking about it, and it's like, okay, Blank Room Soup has amazing production. It has flows and verses that are like almost as good as Can You Handle Life. I don't think Can You Handle Life has the production that Blank Room Soup has because Blank Room Soup, yeah, I mean, it's the production on that song that makes it so amazing. It's like it's extra. It's just extra than everything else, even though everything else is already so great. Which would probably means that Blank Room Soup is the best produced song. But we'll get to that. Happy is probably the most forgettable one, to be honest. I don't know why exactly. It just doesn't stand out. It's kind of weird because I think it is one of the most unique ones because there's no other beat that sounds like it. It's like one note. It just holds one note on the bass for so long. I don't know why it's more forgettable than the rest. I mean, I guess maybe there's not as much of a chorus. That could be why it's not as memorable. I mean, like, there is a chorus, but it doesn't stand out. This one, to be honest, probably is not as well produced. I still think it's really good. I do like the chorus. I mean, it is unique. It is a unique one. There's not as much going on though, which I think is its biggest downfall. Like, I don't have very much like talk about with this one actually. I mean, there's a little like I can't replicate that sound. Why am I even trying? There's the bass, and then there's this like higher pitched instrument up here. I mean, there aren't many drums. There aren't any like little bits added in. Like, there's no like drums or like the usual vocal chops. It's catchy. Like the beginning, like when you win by the pound, making money, traffic things, stepping underground. That's nice. Yeah, I'm like, it's still really good. It's still memorable, I think. But compared to the rest, it just doesn't have that same production. I don't really know what happened here. Okay, so then we get to Tormentor. Tormentor is interesting. It's the only one that doesn't have a chorus, I guess, besides SHOCKSTARS, but we forget about that one. It just like goes straight through it. They would both just have verses. But it's one of the best produced, I think. Well, we're gonna find out. It's interestingly produced at the very least, even if it's not the best. I mean, it's a unique beat. The staticky sounds. Again, no other song sounds like that. There's no other song with these sounds. And I'm like, it's not just that like it sounds different than the rest. It's like it's experimental. Like, find me a song in this style that has a beat that sounds like this. This is a good part. And then it changes a lot here. And then wait for this. This is why it's like interestingly produced. Like, this is just it's a unique beat, very unique. I wanted to add that I thought it was really interesting, something I haven't really noticed before, but when I was editing this last night, I noticed the fact that their vocals really take like a backseat compared to the beat. Like, maybe not compared to the beat. Like, I wouldn't say like the beat is like the main focus. Although I don't know, maybe it kind of is. Like, it's kind of like when I'm hearing that part, I'm mostly focusing on the like high pitch, like kind of like ooh sounding instrument. I don't know what it is really, but it's like the vocals are so quiet compared to the beat. You kind of don't even think about the words too much. You don't think about the vocals too much. It's really interesting because they're just like yelling in the background, just straight. That's a really interesting part because it almost feels like more like they're trying to support the beat than the beat's trying to support the vocals. I don't know. It's really interesting, I thought. This is one of the best moments of the album. It's the build up and then the transition into the next song. It's like my favorite moment. I mean, it's such a good transition. Like other songs transition perfectly into each other, as in like they're seamless. But I mean, this is it building up so much after all those other songs, just to be like this peaceful guitar, like synthy sounding instrumental. And then this is potentially one of the best songs of the album. The top three are Amnesia Bath, Can You Handle Life, and Blank Room Soup. I don't really know the order of those songs. I thought I used to. I don't know. I don't know what the order is. I don't know what the top three is. I just know it's made up of these three songs. Cause of something we avoid, medicine won't fill the void. You want me less than opioids. I mean, this is such an amazing song. It's just a great song. What I need to do to get the pills away from you. I don't want to repair your coffin. It's weird to say, but like it's so like heartfelt. I mean, that's what it sounds like, right? Like it sounds so caring. Like even though like it's not really real, it's not really a real thing. Like it sounds so caring. Because, I mean, okay, like, obviously, if you read the lyrics, you know, it's about someone, like, overdosing. It's so sad. It's so sad. If you ever leave, then I'm leaving too. I mean, the melodies are so good. It's, like, perfectly produced. I mean, this is, I think, is literally, like, a perfect song. Because it does what it needs to so well. It does what it needs to do perfectly. Please tell me that you're fine. I feel like this song is like infinitely re-listenable. It's so well produced. I mean, like I don't know what to say. Like it's well mixed. The instrumental sounds like great. The melodies are amazing. It's so memorable. I feel like I could listen to it forever. I mean, the lyrics are like perfect. Like it makes me feel sad. I don't know many songs that like change my mood as fast as this song does. Especially after the whole album. Like the transition from Tormented to this is just amazing. I don't really have much to say about this one, to be honest. Cause like this is obviously the most accessible song. It's like Same thing I've been saying, you know, it's just a great composition, I guess. Like, it's just amazing how this, like, super underground trap metal album, like horrorcore, trap metal, all these things that just would make it so niche, not only has such amazing production, like so much skill behind all these songs, but then end with this. Like, it's so amazing. And it's like no one's ever heard of it. It's so crazy. I mean, like, it's so much better than so many like popular songs, even like well-rated songs. Like if you go on like album of the year, so many better than like so many highly rated songs, and it's just like no one knows about it. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. So then just like an outro. This has actually one of the. If there's anything that changes my mood so fast, it's not even the animated bad transition. It's something that happens here. There's a scream later in the song that just like is like so dread. It's just so dreadful to listen to. Like it just sounds like something that like only the saddest possible scenario. Like it can only come from like the saddest scenario you could ever think of. Here. No. I don't remember where it is. Here. Like, I don't even know where it comes from. Like, it's just like, how do you make that noise? And there's so many effects on it. Like, I don't know why it highly affected though. Like, there's so much just like despair behind it. Even though there's no suggestion of that. It's just like purely how it sounds. I guess with the rest of the song too. Yeah, so that's the end of the greatest album of all time. So I think we can safely say that I didn't do any of this stuff at all. I didn't find the best verse, I didn't find the best beat, I didn't find the best produced song. But maybe we can look at them now. So, okay, if we think about it, the best produced song is only going to be one of these three. Because it's not Manic, it's not Happy, it's not Tormentor. So, Blink Room Soup, Addicted to Snuff, or Nana. Pay attention to the production. I mean, there's a lot of good production. There's a lot to this. I mean, like, even like the slight, like, oh my gosh, what is it? I can't remember. I can't think of any words right now. It's like slightly like vibrato. That's kind of like more like notes. Vibrato. The ducker on his vocals will sing 825763. It's so like, I mean, it's barely even noticeable. And that stuff is everywhere, bro. I mean, this is definitely a contender for one of the best. We'll see Addicted to Snuff. There's no way Addicted to Snuff is better than that. It's really good. Mostly like compositional wise. Not as much as the production though. I mean, yeah, I don't think Addicted to Snuff is best produced. I don't think it is. I think it's gonna be between Nana and Blink Room Soup. Addicted to Snuff is really good. I don't think it's on the same level. I mean, definitely I think the production of this carries the song. Like, Nana adds a lot, but like, I think Blink Room Soup wouldn't even be the same song without the production. So, I feel like I have to give it to Nana. Or I have to give it to this. I'm gonna say best produced is Blank Room Soup. Because I mean, like literally, like Nana has so much that like if you pay attention to it, it's great. But with Blank Room Soup, it's like, you know, the drums. Hold on. Dude, the drums there. There's like drums more, you know, more places than just that. But I mean, that's such a big part of it. Like, it's so good. It's so good, and it just carry the whole song. So yeah, best produced Blank Room Soup. Best beat. Okay, apparently between Nana and Addicted to Snuff again. Although I don't think I really listened to these other ones. I mean, Manskin is pretty good. I don't think Nana is the best beat. Well produced. But I do like the Addicted to Snuff feel like the little like the ooze. Although I don't like this part. This is something that like I think like Yox does this. Or like I don't know. He's probably not the only one to do it, but it's like I've heard Yox do this because he has an album, and there's a lot of like these kind of instruments, like those like drums. I don't know what those drums are. I've heard them before in songs. I don't like them really. Blank Room Soup has a great beat. We have 4 songs here. How am I supposed to choose which is best? I mean, I do really like the way this sounds. Yeah, I don't think Mannequin's better than Tormentor. These are quick decisions. I kind of didn't really use this as much as I wish I did. Oh, we have to find the best verse? Oh, this is gonna take forever. How about Tormentor versus Blank Room Soup? How is does Blank Room Soup just win? I mean, like, what's even the difference between best produced and best beat? Come on. I mean, yeah, it's probably just Blank Room Soup again, because, like, if it's the best produced and it's probably the best beat, that makes sense to me. Whatever. Blank Room Soup, sure. It just has the best beat. Well, what can I say? I mean, yeah, Can You Handle It probably has the best verse. I mean, better than to Snuff and Nana. Mannequin. I mean, it's good. It's a little hard to say, because, I mean, there's so many good lyrics, like, all these songs. So it's like, I don't know, is it the best one? It's probably my favorite. I mean, I love Can You Handle Life. And I guess a lot of the greatness from Can You Handle Life is the verses. Like, it's just, like, they have amazing flows that work so well on the beat. Even if the beat probably is one of the less interesting ones, definitely. And I didn't even include Amnesia Bath in this. Amnesia Bath probably definitely has the best lyrics. It's like not even close. Especially since they actually mean something. Even if it's not real, like it's obviously a fake story. So yeah. I don't know. I guess I was supposed to re-rate this. I kind of forgot about that. I was supposed to be rating them. I didn't really tell you any of my scores the entire time because I just forgot. But I wasn't really planning on re-rating this anyway. I'll just tell you, okay, how about this? Every song is a 9. Aftermath is an 8. It's a bit weaker in my opinion. So Aftermath was an 8. SHOCKSTARS is a 4. Because it sucks. It'd probably be a 3 if there wasn't at least some interesting... Like, there's some interesting ideas. Like, I do like the beat. I think Craig's part sounds really, really good, actually. But everything else after that is just awful. Can You Handle Life and Blank Room Soup are 9.5s. Because those are amazing. I didn't rate Doll. Doll and 2004 are underrated because I don't really rate interludes usually. And then Amnesia Bath is a 9.5 as well. Because it's amazing. Yeah, so that averages out to an 85.5. It's like 85.5. I think no. I think this is 85.5 exactly. And then I have another album that's an 85.5. So this is technically my 3rd highest rated, although I do want to re-rate my 2 highest rated ones to see if they're a bit different. I could see my 2nd highest rated going down some, but we'll see. Literally the only thing that makes this not my number 1 album is SHOCKSTARS. If SHOCKSTARS wasn't on this, or if it was like better, I think it would be a 9.05. And my current highest rated is like an 8.86. It'd be my first 9 out of 10 album. How crazy would that be? Yeah, I have a pretty strict rating system. So wait, it's not strict, okay? Our ratings aren't strict. They're just bigger, okay? Because like I could minimize how big my rating system is. Where like a 9 would be a 10 out of 10. Because I consider like 9s to be like perfect. And then 9.5 is if like, you know, it really connects to me. And a 10 is like just sort of for like a few songs that like connect to me more than any other song reasonably could. Okay, I only have like 11 10 out of 10s. You know, so it's not like that, like, oh, I hate music and I only give 10 out of 10s to some songs. I'm so strict. If it messes up, then I take the score way down, okay? No, I'm not like that. I'm pretty generous, actually. It's like 10 out of 10 is only for the ones that are so amazing, you know? Not just like, oh, this song is pretty good. 10 out of 10. Alright, that's what a lot of people do. They just give 10s everywhere. They just fling 10s out. I'll probably never have a 10 out of 10 rated album. That would mean every song is a 10. And I only have 11 10s. So there'd probably be more 10s on one album than I've ever heard in my entire life. So yeah, it probably won't ever happen. But you know, we can get close. We can maybe get a 9 out of 10 someday. 9.05. Next is Analog Horrorcore, which is the first album I've ever rated. Like 2 years ago, over 2 years ago. So obviously it was my highest at one point, but it was my highest for a while. It's really amazing. I think it has better trap metal than SHOCKSTARS. The Analog Horrorcore trap metal is like the best I've ever heard, but there's also just like a lot of songs, so they're not all perfect. A lot of them are kind of just mid, which is why it's lower than SHOCKSTARS and like not my current number one album of all time. But yeah, I'd like to re-rate that one because it's probably way off. Some like I was listening to Beating Heart, and like I give that song a 6 out of 10 or something. But that song's so good. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm excited for that one because the score could go like way up, which would be crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm yapping so hard. But yeah, so this is an 85.5. Okay, I think Analog Horrorcore is an 83.8. So it has to go up if it wants to beat SHOCKSTARS, which is possible. It could honestly beat SHOCKSTARS, which if it was my number one album, number one trap metal album, it's not gonna be my number one. That would be pretty good. I would like be sad it's not SHOCKSTARS, but I mean Analog Horrorcore is just undeniably great. All right, how long has it been? An hour 35 minutes. Okay, so just know that an hour 35 minutes is like a fraction of what the Analog Horrorcore video is gonna be, because it's longer, and I have a lot more to say about it than I do this, because like every single lyric on that album is perfect, and there's so much interesting stuff. Oh boy, I'm so excited for that. I'm gonna put on a jacket. It's cold. Okay, bye.